All right, everybody. Well, we are going to bring the curtain down on 2018, and well, the boys did it in style. What a start! First of all, Neil, I can't remember a time when I've seen the Pirates race to 4-5-1s. Thank goodness that they did, because it stood you in good stead.
Yeah, that's right. I said from the start of the meeting, you know, we have to hit the ground running, and we certainly did, didn't we? And but I don't know what happened. You know, we sort of lost our way a little bit midway, but you know, we had a chat with the boys, and a couple of incidents, you know, went our way with that speedway. And 16 points is a good lead. It's a good lead, but is it enough? I mean, Kings Lynn are a very good side of their place, but we just mustn't let them get away from us. That's the priority. We've got to stay with them through the meeting.
Certainly tonight, gating was key. You certainly had the gating in the first 4 races. We could see that plain to see. They obviously made changes. They came back at you and they were getting out of the gate, and that caused the problems. Yeah,
that's right. I mean, Kings Lynn is traditionally very grippy, and I think it sort of caught them unawares a little bit how slick it was. And as you say, we were making great starts, but you know, as I say, 16 points is a good lead. But you know, I think that the boys all stuck together. We all rode really, really well tonight. I think everybody played their part, and you know, it's just imperative that we don't let them get away from us in the first 5 heats.
All right, well, I'm going to, we've got a lot of people to talk to, so we'll let you pass down the line. We'll start with Nick, and Nick was our guest this evening. Glad to say... Great to see that he's on board for both of the rounds. He'll be with us again on Wednesday. Great friend, of course, Brady of Darcy, so there's a little bit of Poole Pirates in there anyway, isn't there, Nick?
It was pretty easy for me to take this guest booking. Got a good bunch of guys, and it's always cool to ride for Poole and in a final as well. So made it easy. I didn't have the best night, but when you got such a good team, it makes it easy. There's a lot of backup, and all the boys were scoring points. So yeah, we've got a good lead, and let's hope we can keep it.
Yeah. Is it possible to really feel part of the team? I know you've come in for 2 meetings, but there's a lot at stake. Is it really possible to get into that and get the spirit to really want to take it all the way?
Yeah, for sure. I want to win every race I'm in, so I try my best anyway. But these boys have worked hard all season to get here, and I just come for the best bit. So I'm not quite in the team just yet, but I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to try and have a good meeting on Wednesday, and hopefully get the win for the boys.
All right. The man that he was standing in for is sat right next to him, and I'm sure they've had plenty to chat to about during the meeting. Brady, did he do a good job?
I think he done just fine.
Brady, I'm sure it must have been frustrating being in the pits there. Just tell us a little bit about the evening, how you saw things.
Yeah, it's never good to sit back and watch your team, but I think the boys done a solid job. 16 points, that's pretty impressive in a final at any track, and they started off so good, but the Kings Lynn boys bounced back, which is pretty expected. I think, you know, you don't run away with a final that easy, and yeah, they've got a big job coming up on Wednesday, but I've got faith in the boys.
So in terms of 2018, because this is our last appearance together, it's been a tough one for you. You were probably handed the #1 race jacket when you didn't expect it to be for the whole of the season, but you carried it through. You suffered a certain amount of difficulty, and you certainly had your fair share of criticism as well. You bounced back in the press about that. So how are you feeling right now?
You know, I feel I had a good season in all countries. Obviously, it was tough. It was a massive year for me, and my first time in a lot of the leagues all around the world. And but you know, that speedway, and hopefully next year I can find it a little bit easier.
Matt has always said that you're very much part of the future of Poole Speedway, and he sees you very much at the heart of things. So, would you agree with that?
We'll have to wait and see.
They're funny, yeah. They always say that, don't they? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Brady Kurtz. Now, this man, what a stir he's created since joining the Pirates halfway through the season. It's been a success story for sure. Certainly, from the point of view of the Pirates, it's been a success, and for his career, I think, hopefully, he'll agree, a success, Chris.
Yeah, it's not been too bad.
Understated as always, yeah, just very easy going, and a pleasant experience putting on the skull and crossbones.
Yeah, so I've had plenty of matches against them, but yeah, it's nice to be on this side of the fence, and yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Coming into a playoff final isn't new ground for you. We know that you're well experienced at it. The Pirates today, they've measured up and they've dug deep.
Yeah, we've done a few now, and but yeah, we started off good, fell asleep in the middle of the meeting and sort of woke up towards the end. So yeah, it was a good lead to take. It was nice to win a bit more, but it's better than going there and lost.
That was quite some spectacular gate actually in heat number 1. We saw you were getting out of the gate. It got harder as the meeting went on. Was that difficult track conditions as they changed?
Yeah, I used all the gating up in heat 1, so that gone for the night. And the track was a bit different to last week, which was a shame. I just couldn't do the moves I would have liked to have done. But yeah, the team worked well tonight. It was a team effort, and everyone chipped in with a point or two.
They certainly did, and 16 points, I'd say it's a good cushion, but you're certainly not complacent.
No, it's can all be turned around quite quickly, but you know, I believe in these boys. I think we can go there and push for a win. I can't see why not. We're all old enough and ugly enough to do that.
and I know probably you're going to be a bit like Brady and be non-committal, but I think there's a lot of people here that would love to see you returning and coming back to the Pirates. Is that something that would suit you?
Yeah, I can't see why not. I've enjoyed it here. We'll have to wait until what rubbish comes out the AGM and what they do with that.
Rubbish, yeah.
Yes, we'll see. Hopefully we can come back.
No reaction from that. Thank you, Chris Harris. Now this guy, he was pivotal last week, and he didn't get much of a mention, but I've got to say that I overlooked really to highlight the fact that his race win in heat number 14 set us up for a heat 15 situation, and so credit to Nikolai. I will also reveal that until Chris did that amazing move in heat 15, he was going to be rider of the night according to Wessex Marine, so we lost out to Chris. Nikolai, you topped the charts tonight. You still didn't get the rider of the night though.
Oh. Very, very disappointing.
I can tell.
Yeah, it was. Personally, it was a good night. I think, like Chris said, we fell asleep midway through. All the boys sort of started on setup-wise what we ended on last week, and obviously the track changed pretty drastically midway through, and we had a good chat in the interval, and sort of got sorted from there.
We were talking to Roscoe during that sort of little break between heats 11 and 12. His estimation of the track was it was looking the best that he'd seen it for a while. I don't know whether as a rider you'd agree with that.
I think the last 12 meetings has been really, really good. Obviously we had some issues in the middle of the year, and that got sorted thanks to the track staff, and I don't think anyone can complain about how the track has been. Obviously how you prep it is always different, but yeah, we've been happy with it.
As far as your returning to the Pirates in 2018 goes, it's been similar to Chris really. It's been a success for you personally, and seeing you blossom in the Pirates colours.
Yeah.
I said that last week, didn't I?
No, yeah, I've had a really good season. I think coming back from injury have been a benefit to me, and obviously being able to ride as much as
leave them alone.
As much as I've had have only been good for me.
It has indeed. You've been good for the Pirates. We've been good for you. A marriage made in heaven. Nikolai Clint. Passing the baton on down, and a man who came into the Pirates a little earlier than he was expected to, I think. He was possibly going to make his debut next year. But we were glad to see him come early. He was a bit of a saviour at the time. Frederick Jakobsen. Frederick, a success for you this year?
Yeah, I think so. I've enjoyed coming to Poole. I think it's been good for me and for my development, and coming into such a good team makes it a bit easier for me as well. So I really enjoyed it here and love to come back for sure.
Tonight was a good points haul for you. Got paid wins in 3 out of 4 races. So great to be part of 5 wonders, and obviously that's a big confidence boost going into the Norfolk Arena.
Yeah, for sure it is. Like we had a very, very good start today, and of course we're not expecting the same next week. We just keep on going and keep on going from where we are now. So Wednesday will be an exciting one for sure, and we're 100% ready.
Tonight I'll just highlight Heat 12 because the Pirates were flagging, and in Heat number 12 a 5-1 from you and from Casper next to you, or 2 goals down. That really turned things around again and established that dominance. Took the lead back up to 12, which obviously helped.
Yeah, it was well needed. We, as Bomber said, we were sleeping a bit mid-meeting, and they were like catching a bit up on us, but we turned it around pretty good in the last 2 heats, and we know we had to get a pretty big win today to be ready for Wednesday.
Thank you very much. Frederick Jakobsen. So as captain of the side throughout the season, again a roller coaster for him, and I think your appreciation and respect for a man who's come through it. He's shown some of his best form towards the end of the season when it mattered most. Josh Krzyzonic. Josh, you were cool under pressure, and I think that's probably fair to say.
What sort of pressure are you talking about all year? Or?
Oh, well, at the beginning of the season they were not happy, and I'm sure you weren't happy with your form, but things turn around, and like Speedway, it can turn on a sixpence, as it were.
Yeah, definitely. You don't go to a meeting thinking, oh, yeah, I'll just score 3 or 4 here, and we obviously put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and you know, it was ongoing for me for months, so you know, it was sort of taking its toll a little bit, but yeah. Fair play to Matt for sticking by me. He said there was never in doubt that he was going to, you know, put me head on the chopping block. But yeah, we got a new engine and managed to turn it around a bit, which was good. And you know, we finished the season strong. I don't think anyone can knock our efforts from being bottom of the table in July to making the final. And you know, up against a tough team tonight, we had a dream start. But you know, like everyone else said, we slept a little bit in the middle of the meeting, but. It's a playoff final. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to walk away with a 40-point lead or a 30-point lead. So, you know, it was always expected that Kings Lynn were going to bounce back because they've been at the top of the table for a long time, and they've proved that you know they're the team to beat. And for us, I think it's 16 points. I think we're stoked with that. Obviously, our heads dropped a little bit when they started bouncing back, but. From the start we can't really sort of look back and say, well, we didn't do anything wrong because we bounced back and made we got the points margin back up.
The last time the Pirates were at Kings Lynn, of course, it was difficult, a very difficult night indeed. Overall, as I highlighted last week, we had beaten Kings Lynn on aggregate each time we've met them, despite the fact that it was a big margin that we were defeated last time. Is there a secret to success this time? Does that hold any fear?
Not really. We all know what's expected when we go there. They keep bragging in the press saying that it's going to be deep and grippy, but we found that out like the last time we were there, so we know what we're up for this time, and you know we can be better prepared for it instead of going there and sort of, excuse my French, shitting ourselves a little bit. No, you know, we know what we're in for, and it's a final. They're going to make a track to suit their boys, which is totally expected, but at least we'll be half prepared this time.
Alright, clean underwear day on Wednesday. Finally, from 2018 perspective, these guys, I mean, often there's a team of superstars, really. These guys all know what they're doing. Is it easy to be a captain in those circumstances?
Yeah, you know, obviously Matt's made some changes this year, and I think he's made the right calls at the right times, and you know, he obviously had to do that because we were so far down. But yeah, these boys are unreal to work for. Bomber come in, and I think he's not singling out someone like just one person, but Bomber's come in, and you know, we know what to expect when we watch Bomber blast around the boards, which is, I think it's good for us to watch. It boosts us up, and also the fans as well. So. You know, when Matt's made the changes that he has, it seemed to make us click a bit further and a bit further and a bit further, and yeah, it's been an unreal season, and yeah, hopefully we can go and finish it off at Kings Lynn. It's not going to be easy, but you know, we're not going to go there and just get our heads down. We're going to go there and fight and try and get the title.
Eloquently put from our skipper, Josh Krzyzonic. here's a guy that was passionate about the Pirates before he ever arrived. He'd been passionate about the Pirates most of his life, I think. So please, give your appreciation to Casper Varner. Funny enough, and I will highlight it just for anybody that wants to know, I was challenged a couple of weeks ago in the pits by a gentleman that came up to me and said, when are you going to get it right? It's Varner, not Varner. And Casper, am I right?
Yeah.
I'm right, it's Varner. Yeah. So for anyone that's saying, why do you keep calling him that? We had a little chat when the season started, as I do with any rider who I like to make sure that I get the name correct. And we got it right, so there you are. That's just a little tidbit. Sorry to bring that up, but right now, Casper, you've had a great year, and you've shown some brilliance. You've been taken to heart by these fans who've really taken to your 100% commitment. How do you feel?
Well, obviously, it always could have been better. It's a better season, but it's a really good season for us. Like you said before, we've been bottom of the league, but we managed to get a final, and you know, it's always tough to come back to England because last season I wasn't racing here, and the year before I raced for Coventry, I learned a lot. So through this season, I think I've gained some experience as well, and hopefully I'm going to use that at Kings Lynn and show some good racing.
At the beginning of the year, you were involved in our 70th anniversary. You saw a lot of the history about Poole, and Matt said then that you were very much, like Brady, you were very much the future, and he had his eyes on you for the future of Poole. Would you agree and like to see that that would continue?
Well, hopefully I'm going to stay at Poole next season, and I already said that before, that if I'm not going to stay, I don't want to race in UK anymore. So it's up to Matt now, and obviously I want to show and prove that I'm capable of scoring good points and be part of next season team.
You certainly have proved your point, you've proved your worth, and you've endeared yourself to the fans. So thank you, Casper Varner. Final one in the lineup then, and he's landed his rider of the night. He saved the best till last, you might say. Richie Worrell. You've again had a bit of a roller coaster. It's been up sometimes, down sometimes. There's been occasions when you've struggled with the track. After some of the changes that were made, you said the track was brilliant. Tonight it suited you?
No, I just cheated tonight.
That's not Adam Ellis I'm talking to.
That's some Kings Lynn, part of the shower. Yeah, I really enjoyed it tonight. I tried something different. Probably not the ideal night to do that, but it did seem to work. Setup wise, nothing. No, I didn't change the engines, nothing. I just something different with the setup. And it was when I was riding the bike, and I felt really good. Everything just worked. Yeah, it's a good night.
It was a strange season for you because I think at the beginning of your tenure with Poole you came for a 28-day period and you decided to stay for the season. Events conspired to arrange that, but in the end that suited you.
Yeah, obviously I did. I'm a speedway rider really, you know, and all I want to do is ride the bike, so I didn't have a spot in this top league. So, you know, Matt let me dip my feet in last year a little bit towards the end. And like I said, this was only meant to be a 28-day thing, and I managed to set up where I stayed on. Yeah, and look where we are. You know, I think, you know, so I think I did benefit the team in some way. You know, and we're really strong as in the fact that, you know, I can slide down to reserve. You know, there's me and Freddie down at reserve. I think there's a real strong player in, you know, stronger than most other teams' reserves that they've got in the league. So again, Matt was clever, and I think he spotted that, you know, before anybody else did, and that's why we're here.
All the boys have said that they're there and determined. The playoff brings out the passion in everybody, and the Norfolk Arena holds no fear. Do you agree with all of that?
Yeah, definitely. These finals are something else, you know, to be a part of. Before the Vino, I stood there thinking, you know, this is a pretty cool thing to be a part of. No one was at home watching it. When I had the one before with Bellevue, but I can't remember that. I remember one race actually. That's it. Yeah, it does bring out, you know, that little, another edge, you know, and hopefully we can, you know, keep this league going and take that down to Kings Lynn.
It would be lovely to pick up the 10th trophy, 10th title in the 70th anniversary year. And I think at the beginning of the year, well, 10th top flight, isn't it? 8th top flight. Sorry, it's because I read something today about 10th, that was 10th final, yes. That's it, sorry, 10 was in the brain. Thanks, Neil. It would be lovely to pick up the 8th title in our 10th final, in our 70th anniversary year. And I think all of the boys were sort of brought into that concept at the beginning of the year, and now we're going to try and finish the job. I will just ask, we've got our guest again from Bournemouth University, Josh Taylor, who has asked if he could ask a couple of questions, so by all means, Josh, feel free to take the mic.
Yes, just got a couple of questions for Neil. So last week you won in quite dramatic fashion, and obviously this week more comfortably. So how do you sum up tonight's performance?
Yeah, it was a great performance. I think, you know, I said before the meeting I would have liked 8 or 10, and 16's more than we could have thought. And as I said earlier, if it's whether it's enough, I'd like to think it is, but I say that I'm certainly under no illusions. And but yeah, great performance tonight. I think all the boys, like they've been saying, you know, we lost our way a little bit in the middle of the meeting, but we came back, and the 16 points is a decent lead.
So how does that lead affect your mentality going into the next leg?
I think, you know, what we mustn't do is be complacent. I think what we've got to do is not let Kings Lynn get away from us, not let them do to us what we did to them tonight, and then have to keep fighting back. I mean, I'd take 3 balls all night long. I mean, I think it's going to be a case of, you know, let the boys all race hard, but I think they know, you know, when you're racing, you know, in your heart of hearts, you can pass the guy in front. I said to them, if you think you can beat him, but if you can't, if you look back and your teammates having a bit of a struggle, try and help them protect him a little bit and protect the score that we've got.
So the last question, do you think Kings Lynn still have an advantage being at home?
I think their home advantage is well known. I mean, I think Buster Chapman will be cooking the track as we speak. He'll be making it grippy because he knows he thinks we don't make it grippy, but I think that we learned from our experience there last time. I think, you know, when we walked the track, we always did, always looks really deep and everything. And I think perhaps our heads dropped a little bit. I don't think the boys might be saying that, but I think, you know, as the meeting wore on, they thought, well, actually, it isn't that bad. I think we have to go to that meeting at the start with the mentality. This track is just a speedway track. It's grippy, but we're speed riders, and we have to ride it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josh Taylor. I can't see Ned from the Daily Echo, Ned Payne. If you're here, Ned, speak now or forever hold your peace. But other than that, and it doesn't look as though Ned is, if we want to invite any other questions there, bear in mind this is the final time we'll be able to give you access to the 2018 Pirates.
No, can I just say, just thank you everybody for the season this season, and thanks to all the boys. You know, we worked really, really hard to get where we are tonight, and you know, you guys played a huge part in it. And hopefully, you know, on Wednesday night we can bring the title back for you. But if we don't, just let you know, we have given it 110%. And Wednesday night is a night that we can do it. We just got to believe, and I know you guys believe. But thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks, Neil. Nice words. Appreciate it.